Namaste. Welcome to your heart-opening yoga flow. This class is about 15 minutes long, and this is going to allow you to feel so much more open throughout the entire heart space. In yoga, we call this anahata chakra, and it's so much more than a muscle and an organ. This is the bridge between our lower worlds and lower chakras and our upper world and upper chakras. The lower worlds are more internal focused, whereas the upper worlds are more externally focused. And so the heart space is how we connect the two, how we relate with the external world around us. This is our emotional center. And by spending time to really focus on this area, we learn not only how to better give love in an unconditional way, but how we can also receive it. And not only from the people around us, but also from ourselves. So in this class, I would love for you to take the invitation, if you choose, to allow this to be a contemplation space for self-love. In which ways are we blocking love? In which ways are we really good at giving? And in which ways are we really good with receiving? Again, not only from the external world, but from our internal world. For today's practice, you're going to want to have a blanket. This is the one I'm using, or a towel. And this is going to support you in our final postures. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you on the other side. Find your blanket or towel and come into a seated position in the center of your mat. If you'd like to use the blanket to sit on, please do. Otherwise, set it aside. Take your hands onto your heart, close your eyes, and take 3 deep breaths in and out through your mouth. Use this time to anchor into your body, to anchor into your heart space. Anahata chakra. Now close your lips, take a deep breath through your nose, and release through your mouth. 3 times like this. Good. Now open your eyes, breathe in, and take your fingertips onto your shoulders, lift your elbows a little bit higher, and begin to twist from left to right. Inhaling as you twist left, exhaling as you twist to the right. You'll be speeding up your breath a little bit here, starting to really warm up the thoracic spine, the space that encases Anahata chakra. Begin to feel the energy you're cultivating. Continue twisting. And then make your way back through center. Lift your arms overhead, take a nice big stretch, and reach to the left. Inhale to center, and over to the right. Inhale to center, and then bring your hands down to the sides of your body. Exhale. Move your blanket to the side and come into your nice wide-kneed child pose. As you inhale, round your spine, come up into a table. Arc your spine and push back into your child's pose. Again, round forward, arc back. And again. Continue with this flow, warming up the entire spine, moving a little bit lower this time into the lower basin of the body. Round your spine, come up into table, and then find a neutral position. Keep your hips above your knees and reach your arms forward as you bring your forehead onto your mat. Anahatasana, heart opening pose. You can keep your arms extended forward here. Or if you prefer, You can bring your palms together, bend your elbows, and bring your hands to your mid-back. Feel your heart space melting here, including your shoulders, your triceps, your collarbone. Release your arms. Take your hands underneath of your shoulders and carefully push back into your tabletop position. Reach the right arm forward, up, back, and down, and then on the left side. Repeating these windmills 3 times on each side. Starting to mobilize through your shoulders, lubricating your joints. Back into your table, sit back onto your heels, Vajrasana Hero's Pose. Take your fingertips to the floor behind you, and as you inhale, squeeze your glutes, push your hips forward, and lift your heart. Release on your exhale. 2 more just like this, breathing in as you push forward and up. Exhaling as you come down. Last time, you're holding at the top here, holding your breath. And slowly come back down. Shift into your tabletop position and come down onto your forearms. Tuck your toes and lift your hips, coming into your Dolphin Pose. You can bend your knees 1 time and then straighten them again, pushing your heels towards the floor. Try to make sure that your spine is nice and long as your hips lift high here, cultivating strength. Though we do want to open up the heart space, we also want to strengthen and tone the heart space, honoring balance. Now lift your elbows, come into your downward facing dog from here. And then lift your right leg, stack your hip and bend your knee, 3-legged dog. Rotate open your heart, your shoulders towards the right. And then keep the hips lifted as you square your shoulders. Bring the right armpit towards the floor. Square your hips and then bring your knee to nose, stepping all the way forward into a high lunge. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. 1 more. Bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, lower the back heel onto the floor. And with your exhale, humble warrior, fold forward, keeping the hands interlaced behind you. Right shoulder to your right thigh, nice and strong in this position. And then release your hands. Frame your front foot and step back into your plank. Lower to your chest, and then baby cobra, inhale. Release on your exhale. Again, cobra, and release. 1 more. And make your way back through your low plank, high plank, and into downward dog. Setting up in the other side, left leg up, stack your hip, bend your knee, and rotate your body open to the left. The hips stay stacked as you lower that left armpit down, square the shoulders. Feeling this difference in your body. Square the hips, extend your left leg, and then knee to nose, stepping all the way forward into your high lunge. Inhale, arms up. And like you're pulling something heavy, cactus the elbows. 2 more. Breathe in, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Lift your chest as you lower the back heel. And then fold forward, humble warrior. Breathing as you open through your shoulders, your lower body strong and navel to spine. Release your arms, plant your hands and step back into your plank, and then lower down onto your belly. Inhale, upward dog this time, arms extended, shoulders down away from your ears. And then release back down onto your belly. Bring your fingertips to the floor, elbows open wide in spider cobra. Point your toes, and then peel your heart off the floor and lower the right shoulder down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, left shoulder down. Inhale up, and repeat 2 more on each side. Good. Last one. Up through center, breathe in and release back down onto your belly. Take your arms open into a T-shaped position. Bend your left knee and roll towards the right, coming into twisty belly shoulder stretch. If you can, place your left foot on the floor just behind you. Inhale back over to your belly. Keep your arms extended in that T. Bend your right leg and roll to the left. Other side. Breathing deeply here with conscious awareness through every moment. Gentle rotation in your spine, your shoulders nice and open. Inhale, come back over to your belly. Take your hands down beside your low ribs. Push into your low plank. Set your knees wide and move back into your child's pose. Nice deep breath in and out. Lift your head, walk your arms to the right. You can place your right hand on top, opening into a side body stretch. Make sure that left shoulder moves down towards the floor. Draw your left hip back. Breathe deeply into your side body. Next, inhale, lift your head and switch sides. Left hand on top of the right. Lower your forehead and bring that right armpit down towards the floor as you breathe into the right side of your body. Inhale, come back up to center into your child's pose. Nice round spine, move into a table, and then make your way down into a seat. Find your blanket or your towel, and you're going to fold it in a long rectangle. You might like to fold it so it's a bit thicker. And you're going to gently lower down so that the blanket is placed underneath of your shoulder blades, supporting you here. Bring your arms open. You might prefer to bring them into a cactus shape. You might prefer them in a T-shaped position. Find what feels comfortable for you. And you can place your knees together, separate your feet wide in constructive resting pose. Or if you prefer, you can stretch your legs. This is called supported fish pose. And this will be Shavasana today. So please make sure that you feel comfortable. Ensure that this feels like somewhere that you can rest for a few moments and completely let go. A place where no muscles are active And instead, you simply get to be. And if this is really not a comfortable space, I invite you to remove the blanket or towel and come into a more traditional variation of Shavasana. Soften your throat, your jaw, the space behind your ears. Soften your eyelids and your eyebrows. And release any control over your breath and your body. When you are ready to move, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bend your knees and bring your feet to the floor. Take your hands underneath of your head and pull your chin towards your chest, carefully coming back into a seated position where we'll close today's practice. Take one hand on your heart and the other hand onto your belly, eyes closed. And once again connecting with your heart, that internal rhythm, connecting with your breath, that internal flow, and noticing how you feel at this moment, energetically, physically, emotionally. Thank you for being here, for nurturing and nourishing your body, mind, and soul. Namaste.